Hi, I'm Pox.
I'm Couchguy.
You're watching the Two Smart Guys show, where every week we bring you news about tech stuff.
Oh, and we used to, do more hack stuff, but there's been nothing really great out there right now. So we're stuck with news. And since my favorite time of year is here, it's like Christmas for the, for the video geek.
Look at the related videos if you're looking for the hacking stuff that we've done recently with like the Wii U and a couple other things. But yeah, today we're talking about video production news. Again. Because
it's a big part of our lives.
Yeah.
And you watching this is the reason why that's part of our lives.
So every year
Christmas for all of us geeks.
Every year there's the NAB conference, which is which is like, I don't know, how many people were there last year?
I don't know. I remember the big year that I went. There was like well over 100,000 people.
Yeah, there's at least tens of thousands, if not over 100,000 people.
On average, I think it averages around 60 to 80,000 people, and on big years it swells 20,000. On kind of goes up and down.
Yeah, it's the second biggest conference only to CES, so it's really big. Yeah. And everybody's there that makes cameras and production equipment, lights,
all the stuff that microphones, transmitters, helicopters, everything. Seriously, I'm not talking little helicopters. I'm talking helicopters. If it goes into a camera or it's put into broadcast or film or things like that, it's there in some way. And we started seeing video games showing up, the motion capture stuff for video games. Like if you want to. Seriously, it's every aspect of your radio, television, and a lot of your internet viewing experience is somehow connected with stuff that is going to be at NAB.
This is usually where they announce things like the new formats, like such as where they announced HD TV and 4K and 3D, and it has to be created at some point in order for it to show up.
They have to have gear that does it. So the stuff that comes out will be the stuff. You hear about all this like 4K TVs that we've talked about. Well, Pox and I have been experiencing 4K conversations for a better part of 8 years. It has been longer than 8 years. I think it's 8 years. It's probably. I think the first time I heard the word 4K.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right after they said 2K. And it had nothing to do with at that point film or cameras. It had to do with how they captured the resolution off of a film scanner. Right, they were scanning film at 4K because they were saying that digital intermediates. Yeah. So instead of just 2K, which is about HD, a little bit just higher. A little bit bigger than HD.
Yeah. They were starting to scan stuff at 4K because they said that there wasn't capturing all the detail that was there in film.
And they still don't capture all the detail.
No.
But
and now 4K, they're doing what, 8K?
Their computers. Well, they just do it at such a huge. It's always going to change. That's one thing I've learned. It's always going to be moving target, but that concept has moved into video acquisition. Now you have something as small as a GoPro able to capture at 2K.
4K even.
Well, so to have...
Well, at 15 frames per second, mind you.
But length of time for something to move down the marketplace, to have something that costs $400 to be able to capture something that probably 3 years ago, you could not buy a camera for under $40,000 that could capture any K of 2K or 4K or 6K or what. So have a 2K. Granted, it's a little bit bigger than HD, but the point of the fact is that this is how far we've come with this stuff. But this is why we go, because to know where your market's going helps you make decisions, production-wise. And the nice thing is, in my opinion, a lot of the big changes that we've been seeing a lot of flux in between who's going to take dominant position about big sensors, how many K you shoot, 4K, 2K, who's got the best gear. A lot of that stuff has been almost muddled through a lot and overdriven lately. So maybe we're back to production skills.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe we're going to... a lot of people were surprised by the announcement of the Blackmagic camera, which maybe there'll be a lot of copycats this year. Maybe they'll be like, oh yeah, we can record in RAW, we can record, with the larger sensor, blah blah blah, and we're going to do it for under X amount of dollars.
That's always been the key. Who can give the cheapest price for a good valued product? Now, it doesn't mean you can be the cheapest product out there and be made cheap and not work, but the 5D Mark II proved one thing, that if you supply the market with something it wants, a big sensor, small package, can put out the look that everybody wants, then you've got a product that people are going to buy. Whether or not it takes $5,000 worth of gear to make it work, they're going to buy it because it's all about the image.
Yeah. So, again, as always, post in your comments below, what do you think might be the next thing that's going to be announced, or if you've already heard announcements, what's exciting, what catches your fancy?
And we're going to do our best to try and get you an update as soon as we can for things. But if you want to see the newest, greatest, mostest in picture form, you can follow myself, Tommy5C, on both Twitter and Instagram. I will definitely be Instagram tweeting and whatnot from there. I do a lot of picture tweeting anymore, not so much text tweeting. And I think, Pox, if you are able to go, which is still kind of up in the air, and I know that's unfortunate right now that it's up in the air.
It's possible.
You'll be able to, catch you at
Walking Crow. So just
and
subscribe to the feed here on YouTube. Catch all our latest videos. We do about one a week on Mondays usually, and live shows.
During these events, if we're
Wednesdays.
together, we will do our best to put something together. If it means we're driving down the strip in Las Vegas via streaming live, you have seen us do it. You want proof? Go back about a year, and then go back 2 years, and then go back 3 years. And I think we've been doing them for a little while.
Yep. Now they got LTE, makes it a little bit smoother looking. Anyway, see you guys next week. Thanks for joining us.
This has been a Two Smart Guys production.